Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hope you're doing great today. Man, I'm ready to get to work. I am ready to do some work, to build some stuff, repair some stuff, and what is this? We got more stuff due tomorrow. What? Always. There is always something that is due the next day. There might be another one too. Let's do this one though. This email says, hey, got a request for a new PC. I am hyped to finally play World of Warcraft. Could you get that done by tomorrow? I read the team group parts are really good. I worry about used parts. Well, J. Bronte, if that's how you say your name. But we're not going to put any used parts in your PC because you have a massive budget of $5,750 just to play World of Warcraft. If I remember right, that game does not really require a super powerful PC, so you're going to get something super nice and super powerful that you probably weren't even expecting. So yeah, they want to play World of Warcraft at recommended spec. I know we can make that happen. Let's go ahead and accept that. While we're at it, let's pull up Will It Run. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom where World of Warcraft is, and recommended spec is... Really? It only needs 2 gigs of RAM? I thought it needed more than that. 2 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of VRAM, 6 gigs of storage. I swear that it takes more than 6 gigs of storage, like, on a real PC. Because I thought it was taking up like 40 gigs on my PC or something. And that was before the most recent update. So but whatever it says. And then they want an i5 6500 and it needs a Radeon R9 290. That is old. That is old tech. We're going to build something way newer and nicer than that. And then what was the one? I swear there was a repair that was due. Here it is. There's always one or two that are due the next day. This one says, hey, I need some repairs. I'm sure someone like you can work out what's wrong. A bunch of white smoke came out of the case and it turned off. This rig used to belong to my mate, so I don't even know what's inside. In terms of time, can you get it finished by tomorrow? Well, sure. Absolutely, because we know that this PC that you didn't even own until recently and then you blew up definitely needs to be a top priority. It's not as quick as it used to be. If you can, I'd love some braided dark gray cables. All right, we can do that. Diagnose and fix. What are your stats here? 470 1800X. Okay, whoa, that's not much RAM. That's not much RAM at all, but hey, you know, if it works for you, let's go ahead and accept that one. We will go ahead and accept that one. Let's go back up here to this build me a PC to play World of Warcraft, because I need to open up the shop and I need to get some parts or they won't have any build. All right, I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts put into the shopping cart and I will be right back. For this World of Warcraft build, we're going to go with the MSI MEG X570 Godlike motherboard. A Ryzen 9 5900X, that is the 12-core, 24-thread beast. 4 sticks of Team Group T-Force Extreme 8GB, 3600 megahertz, an ADATA 2TB M.2 drive, 2 1TB Team Group T-Force Vulcan SSDs, an EVGA 1050-watt power supply, 3 more Tony RGB fans. We're going to put all that in the EVGA DG77 in black. Now you wonder, what are we going to cool that CPU with? And where's our graphics card? Well, I answer you by saying, look here in the custom water cooling shop, because we're going to put in some Corsair parts. We've got the Corsair CPU block, reservoir, a 120 and a 360 millimeter radiator, as well as a Corsair RX 6900 XT. Oh yeah, a 6900 XT. This thing's going to be a beast. All right, let's make sure we've got all this for next day delivery. Let's buy it now. Next day delivery, buy this now. Let's make sure we accepted the repair. When it comes in, we'll figure out what's wrong with it, and we will order parts then. Let's go in the day. We can get everything in and get to work. Go to work. All right. Ooh. Ooh, we got some PC-based stuff. We'll have to do another one of those episodes soon because our auctions are ending today. What is this? Resale value $49. Okay. This must be something off of PC Bay. In the storage closet with you, let's grab this repair. Whoa, look at that tiny little guy. Let's grab our case for the build. We also need our sticky note. Boom. Okay. Let's figure out. Golly. Let's figure out what's wrong with this tiny guy. Does it power? Does it power on? Nope. I'm clicking the hell out of it and nothing's happening. Okay. Let's take this case apart. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Let's just take both sides off. I mean their budget was not very big, so it can't be anything too major, I wouldn't think. Let's check this power supply. Maybe can I? There we go. It didn't want to let me unplug that extension cable. All right, power supplies fits this PC. Broken. It's broken. It's an ST65F. I've got an 85. Oh, that's used. They don't want anything used. An ST65F PT. I'm assuming that stands for platinum. Shop. Power supplies. Yep, that's it. Add that to the cart. Let's go ahead. Let's do same day delivery. Hopefully that's all that's wrong with it, so I don't have to spend a whole lot on our same day shipping. Power supplies. What am I even doing here? What am I doing? Let's sell off the broken one. Let's grab the new one and get it installed. And I believe they wanted some braided dark gray cables. Let's get rid of this non-gray cable. Okay. Braided dark gray. Ribbon braided plain dark gray. Sounds like what they want to me. Let me get everything cabled up here. We're going to power this thing on and see if it works. Ooh, a little sticker in the middle is glitching out. All right. Please work. Please work. Looks like it's going to let us enter the BIOS. I'm not going to overclock anything. Nope, that didn't do anything. All right, let's see if it boots all the way into the operating system. There we go. There we go. Still says diagnose and fix. I believe that's probably because it needs a virus scan. So there's add and remove programs right there. Let's get the virus scanner on. Do a quick restart. Then we can scan this thing for viruses and get it out of our way so we can get to work on this beast of a PC build. Start scanning. 356. All right. It's all clean now. Are we good? Are we happy? Everything's green. Incomplete case. Let's get the case put back together. It's such a tiny little case. There we go. All right. Out here in the hall with you, and we can get to work on this build. Let me get this case all taken apart. Everything's got to come off, including the fans that are in it. Those need to go. I have so many of these Mortoni fans in my inventory because I'm constantly pulling them out of cases and I never put them back in anything. I just get rid of them and let them sit in my inventory. I don't know why. I should just sell them off or something. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. It really is. I mean, look at this. Look at all these fans I have. And I never use any of the ones I already have. I always just buy new and go down here to the bottom and grab the new ones. Well, speaking of new fans, let's grab the new ones that we purchased to go up here in the top of the case. Got 3 of them, so we can have a little RGB up there. Let's see. I'm not far enough down. There we go. All right, let's get our motherboard. We've got the MSI MEG X570 Godlike, which is huge in this case. I'm kind of amazed it fits. It literally takes up all the space on that motherboard tray. There's no more room. All right, let me get this thing ready for CPU and RAM and our M.2. Let's grab the CPU first. We've got somewhere, here it is, the Ryzen 9 5900X. And then we need RAM. For the RAM, we've got 4 sticks of this Team Group T-Force Extreme 8 gig 3600 megahertz. I don't know why I don't use this RAM more often. It looks weird in the shop, but it actually looks pretty nice once it's in the PC. I think it looks pretty good. All right, then some storage. Oh yeah, we need to put these on the back of the... We'll do that in just a minute. We've got the ADATA XPG Spectrix S40G M.2. It's a 2 terabyte drive. And then let's come over to this side of the case. Let's go ahead and put our standard SSDs back here. We've got 2 of these Team Group T-Force Vulcan 1 terabyte SSDs. Whoops. We'll get both of those mounted. Then we need to get some water cooling parts installed. So let's come over here to custom water cooling. We've got a Corsair HydroX Series XR5 120 and 360 going in here. 360 is going to go in the front. And let's just pretend that it's not exhausting out the front and that it's pulling air through. And then we'll grab the 120 and we'll put that back here on the back of the case. Then we need some thermal paste. And we're going to grab the CPU block, which is the Corsair HydroX Series XC7. Go ahead and install that. And the reservoir, which is the Corsair XD5. That's going to go right here. Perfect. Then we need a power supply. We got the EVGA Supernova 1050 watt. We'll go back there. And then we need our graphics card. Whoops, but it's not there. It's in custom water cooling. This is a water-cooled GPU. It's the Corsair Radeon RX 6900 XT. This build had such a huge budget. Such a huge budget. Okay, so we need to cable it and we need to pipe it. So let's do some piping first, I suppose. Let's do clear rigid and maybe some purple fittings, because I think the T-Force stuff up here kind of lights up purple, and maybe we can match a little bit of that. I don't know. Let's see how we want to do this. How do we want to do this? Let's run from here into the graphics card. That's such a short little run. I don't even think I can make an adjustment to... No. That's just how it's going to be. Which is fine. We'll leave it like that. It is such a short run. And then we're going to run from there into the reservoir. And I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe we could drop down. Yeah. There we go. Let's do that. Then we'll go out of the reservoir. Hopefully that's the in and that's the out. I don't remember. And it doesn't say it on there, so not very helpful. Let's see. Let's see how we want to make this happen. What is going on here? What is going on here? Got some kind of wackiness going on. I can live with that. That actually looks halfway decent. Let's accept that, and then we'll come out of here. And I don't remember on these which side it runs into. It may not even matter. But just for fun, let's run into that side. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. All the bins. I don't want all the bins. There. Get rid of those. I want to put my own bins. Where's the... Pull that out. Nope. Why won't... Why? Why? Just why? It's fine. Have a little angle there. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. And then we're going to run out of the CPU block and into this little radiator at the back. And we'll just do a simple little drop down like so. That actually doesn't look bad. That actually doesn't look bad at all. All right, now we need to cable. And let's see if we can find some maybe purple cables. Will that match? Will that match these fittings? It's a little bright. It's a little bright. Okay, let me see if I can find some cables that match, and I will be right back. All right, so I guess the first ones, after trying lots of different cables, the first ones seem to be the closest match to the fittings. So we'll just go with those. I'm going to get everything cabled up. Maybe it'll let me click on stuff. That's going right through the reservoir. That's interesting. It's just going straight through it. Well, okay. We need some coolant. I think, isn't it? I think it's this pink opaque that actually matches. Yeah, the purple's too dark. It's almost like a blue. This pink is more purple, I guess. Oh, hey, I piped it up the right way. Awesome. Missing cables. Oh, because I haven't put the top on. That's fine. We'll get to that in just a moment, game. We'll get to that. We still got to put the whole case back together. All right. Let me get this case put back together. We've got the dust filter and the front panel. Oops. And then we need to come back here and unplug everything. And I'm going to put the PCI lock on. Please don't plug stuff in. Oh. I knew you were going to do that. Then we've got the PSU mount. And it's going to plug back in again. And then this case has a back panel as well. So we're going to get that put on. There. Okay. Now it can plug itself in. It's fine. It's fine. Then we've got a top panel. Then we've got this side panel. And finally, we've got this side panel. Oh, but you know what? I gotta plug in the front panel connector, or Or the thing just won't turn on. Now I can put this panel back on. Okay. Okay, now I need a USB drive in here. I bet we're going to have to change some colors. Yeah. Let me hop into the BIOS real quick. Turn on XMP. I want to make sure we're booting. Yep, we're booting from the M.2 drive. And we'll let this thing install the operating system. And then I'm going to throw the lighting app on here. And let it reboot because I really do want to change some colors. I think we're going to try to make everything just match that T-Force RAM. That is so weird with the cables just going right through the middle of that reservoir. Okay, let's select that. Then we'll select everything except for that. Let's apply it. Did it, what? What? Can you apply, please? Thank you. Okay, yeah, I think that turned out well. I think that turned out well. Let's get rid of that HUD. Hopefully the customer likes it. I think that turned out pretty nice. Especially if you like purple. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go put this out in the hallway. Let's collect some money and then we can check on our PC Bay sales. Got a bunch more emails. Do we have anything here that we can't live without? No. No. Okay. Let's come down here. Where's the repair? Let's collect that first. 5 stars. My PC died from no reason, but they fixed it and I haven't seen a pop-up for days. Nice. Nice. And then the one we built, 5 stars. The new custom PC is great. Money well spent. That's freaking awesome. Alright, let's close some of this stuff out. Let's go to PC Bay. I don't need any of this. Alright, our auctions are done. Our first one with the 9700K and the 2070 Super went for $2,570. Let's collect that. The next one with the 8700K and the 5600 XT went for $2,052. And our final one with the 9900K and the RTX 2080 Ti went for $3,653. If you missed the episode where we built those, I will put a link up in the upper right-hand corner so you can go check that episode out. Hopefully in the near future, we will do another episode where we build more PCs with used parts that are in my inventory, so keep an eye out for that episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support me and my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.